What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today it's a little bit of a different one. So I was searching, looking for stuff, as I normally do, and I found this article by Metro, and it says, why now is a great time to become a Twitch streamer. Now this is sort of meant to be some sort of guide on how to become a Twitch streamer now, and it is horrific. So let's read the article, and then I'll tell you why you shouldn't do this. So whether you dream of being a streaming superstar or just want to have fun on Twitch or YouTube gaming, getting started is easier than you think. Watching other people play video games has become insanely popular over the last 10 years, and during lockdown it seemed everyone stuck at home was either playing games or watching other people playing games. Streamers don't even have to stick to gaming anymore. Fancy being a middleweight boxing champion? Jake Paul made a career out calling out boxers and MMA fighters after starting his career as a more traditional YouTuber. Oh, my Jesus Christ. This is the way this is going. Sorry. If you're not willing to put yourself in the ring, streamers can make plenty of money from subscriptions and endorsements. It's only the top 1% of Twitch streamers that become millionaires, but even if you're in the top 1,000, you can still make around $80,000 or so, £80,000 or so. Making big bucks might involve a 24/7 commitment, but it's also a good way to communicate with like-minded gamers and build a community. Oh, this get rich on Twitch attitude. So let's go into that. This is not a likely reality. Just saying this now. Let's hop to this screen, and we'll zoom in as well. Let me do that. Let me do this. Let me do this. So you guys can see this a little bit better. So yeah, you can make 80,000 or so. But where to start? And this is where we get into the good stuff. And this is just terrible. Well, you can stream from a console, but it's advisable to use a PC. At least as an intermediary, as it will give you a lot more options to personalize your content. It doesn't need to be particularly expensive or powerful though, and the most popular software for streaming is free. True, the software is free, but PCs are expensive. They just are. That's the way it is now. They are expensive, especially if you want to stream and game on them. Well, actually, no, they're not actually that expensive if you want to stream and game on them. It's just gaming PCs are expensive. That's just the reality of it. Anyway, they recommend use Streamlabs, OBS, blah blah blah, or Twitch's own streaming software, Twitch Studio. And then they talk about Twitch and the Massive League a little bit. But let's move down to where to start going into what you should get. So first of all, they recommend a website. This website here, it links off to another page, which is Visuals by Impulse. You guys won't be able to see that, but I'll sort of show you it anyway. So, Visuals by Impulse. This is Visual by Impulse. As you can see, they have stream packages. And basically overlays and all that jazz. And they expect the new streamer to buy some. There is free options in here as well. I'm going to talk about some of the free options, not on this video, on another video, because I actually did find some interesting stuff. That was actually quite good for starting streamers. But most streamers, people starting would think that they need to buy something. I would probably buy one of these packages for at least $20 or more. So yeah, that's the first part of it. Then we get to the second part, which they talk about squad streaming. And squad streaming is not something that you could do as a new streamer. I believe you have to be affiliate to do it. Minimum. So I'm not sure how I'd expect new streamers to do that at the start. I'm pretty sure you have to be affiliate to do it. It might be higher than that. There might be more requirements. I can't remember. But I know you definitely can't do it. Anyway, to start talking about webcams and hardware and all this jazz. So, if you want to look the best for prospective viewers, you'll need to invest in some decent hardware. Streaming is all about personality, and the best way to get yours across is a good camera. There's some really impressive hardware coming out at the moment, and there was recently quite a buzz around the first webcam released by Elgato, who are known for producing streaming equipment and sponsor several Twitch streamers. As you can see, this article pisses me off. So they recommend that you get the Elgato Facecam, and they also say that you should be looking at the Kio Pro. Now, these webcams are expensive. The Facecam is £190, and the Keo Pro is £200. They also do recommend an alternative, which is a cheaper option. Oh, Jesus Christ, say a cheaper option, which is the Logitech StreamCam, which is £140. Because that's the cheaper option. They also say that, if you're going to do this, lighting is important as well. And you should be looking at getting a ring light, like Razer's ring light. And Razer's ring light is €90. Now bear in mind, this article is for new streamers. People who have not streamed or have barely streamed, who don't have an audience, who aren't affiliated yet, who haven't got any subs, people starting out. This is a guide for starting out. Then they go on to talk about microphones, and they recommend the Rockat's Torch or the Razer Siren Emote. Now the Rockat's Torch is a £90 microphone, and then the Siren is $161, which I think is about £130, £140. Don't worry, I've converted this all into dollars at the end because I've done a price total on this because I wanted to see just what they were recommending and how much money they were recommending people spend. And holy crap, wait until you see the number. Then they say you should also get the Razer Barracuda X headset. Well, the Razer Barracuda X headset, well, that's £99. So that's another £100 item there. And they also recommend to get a Stream Deck as well, which is £140. So you can see this is adding up fast, right? So yep, as you become more serious, you may want to invest in a Stream Deck. Yeah. And then it goes on to some other stuff. And we'll go on to this other stuff as well. So once you've got everything set up and ready to become the next Ninja or Pokemon, the chances of that happening are extremely, extremely low. Low. Like, extremely low. Chances that you'll make a living of it are ridiculously low already. It's something like 0.007%. I can't remember. Harris Heller did a video on this the other day. I can't remember the exact number, but it's not even 1% of streamers make the median income in America. Like, you just don't. It's ridiculous how low it is to make this like a full-time living. So anyways, let's go into this last part of it. You'll still be missing the most vital ingredient, viewers. Content creation can change people's lives, but it thrives on consistency. Hitting the front page of Twitch shouldn't be your only goal. Focus on creating or joining a community, and be sure to use other social media platforms to tap into friendly faces. This is terrible advice. You should not go into other people's communities, whether it's on Discord or Twitch, and you should not be looking on social media on Twitter or Twitch or YouTube or Discord or TikTok or Instagram or any other platform to contact people to hit them up in order to get viewers. You shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be going to communities and advertise yourself. Some communities do have self-promo channels, but if you're not genuinely part of that community and you're just doing it to grow your own community and viewers, it's going to become very apparent. You're going to get negative opinions of you as a person. This is just something you shouldn't do. This isn't me saying that you shouldn't collaborate with people, but there's a time and a place for it, and there's a way of going about it, and it shouldn't be a primary goal to just try and collab with people in order to get big. That's terrible. You should collab with people because it suits your content and because that collaboration is something that's enjoyable. Whether it's someone that you play a game with, another streamer, or something that you are friendly with, may know, and you kind of guys think, oh, well, maybe we should just play it together. That'd be cool, something to do, blah, blah, blah. But this advice here, this is the wrong way to go. You should never go in with the intention of doing this. It's terrible advice. It's just awful. So anyways, we looked at all this, right? So I priced up how much it would cost to get a new PC, now. And I actually went on Side Power's PC. I was surprised. I actually found a deal on a PC, which is interesting. $2,000 for an i7 11700K, which is 8 core 16 thread processor that goes up to 4.9 gigahertz, and also an RTX 3070, 1TB Western Digital hard drive, 16 gigabytes RAM, blah blah blah. That's not a bad setup, but basically, obviously, I said, you know, we would price it up, and here is the price of everything. So I calculated it, and it came out to a whopping $2,897. Yes. If you take away the cost of the PC, they expect the starting streamer to pay, where is it? $857.79 to start off. That is absolutely insane. No. You can get away with a much cheaper microphone and mixer. If you want to start off with a cheaper XLR microphone, you can start off with one, and you can do it a lot cheaper, and it'll be a lot better in sort of the long-term kind of deal with this, you know. And this is just, like, absurd to do in this way, and it's I don't get this article. It's terrible. Just don't do this. Like, you can get away with a cheaper microphone, a much cheaper microphone, and have a better experience. You know, you don't need to start off with super expensive equipment. You don't later need to get super expensive equipment either. There's affordable equipment and setups. I recommend looking on YouTube, especially at Harris Heller's stuff. He's actually really, really helpful, and you should check out his stuff on YouTube. I won't leave a link to his channel, but you can search him on your own if you're interested. And he has, like, guides and stuff on what and what not to do. And this article is so much of a what not to do. Just don't blow 3K to start streaming, because if it doesn't go your way, it doesn't work out and stuff. That's 3K that you've lost already, right? And that's a lot of money for a lot of people, especially in the hopes of you might enjoy streaming and you might get somewhere. I recommend, if you've got a console or something like an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 4, you know, just stream off that. Even if you've got an old PC, just stream off that, right? Don't go out and buy, like, brand new equipment and get, like, an expensive webcam because you think you need it, and start getting, like, ring lights to light up your room and all of this. Like, don't. You can do this much farther, like, you know, cheap earbuds, that works. You know, you can use, you know, if you use a computer, you could just use your phone, headphones for your phone, you know, plug them in your PC, use them. You know, if it's got a microphone on it, you could also use, you know, your built-in headset microphone if you're playing on PS4 and stuff. There's just so many ways you could do this that's better. You know, if you're on PC, you just get a cheap XLR microphone. It costs you, you know, about $40, $50. And you get a mixer for, you know, another $30. And that's like $80. And you can just use an old webcam or get a cheap webcam. That'll cost you, you know, $25, something like that. $25, $30. And you can just have a cheap little setup, if you really want to do it that way, that you can try out. But you don't even need that. Stream without webcam to start off, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's just stupid. This is stupid. This article made me so angry. But anyways, guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button. Comment down below what you think about this. Like, I found this absurd. This made me so angry to read. Let me know what you guys think. But this personally made me so angry to read. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. See you guys in the next one. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed this video on the what not to do's when you're starting out. Just, yeah. Peace, guys.